Hey everyone, it's Art with WUKAR.com, and I'm pretty excited today. I've been waiting a long time for this. This is the new LifeProof iPhone 6 Plus case, which has been a long time coming. I didn't get my iPhone 6 Plus as soon as it came out. I got mine in December or so, and I've been waiting for a case ever since then. I've used LifeProof in the past, had very, very good luck with them. Really like their cases. They're not big and bulky, and they are waterproof, which is a big issue for me. I have ruined a lot of phones sweating through them cycling. I put the phone in my jersey pocket, and they get wet, they get sweaty, they get nasty, and that's how I tend to ruin phones. I don't usually drop them very much, but I have dropped and broken phones as well. So anyway, LifeProof had a lot of problems getting this to market. Don't know what took them so long, but the wait is over. It's finally here. I'm really excited. So, actually, in all honesty, I already opened this, but this is how it comes from LifeProof. And one of the first things you need to do is do a pressure test to make sure that it is actually waterproof. So they send this blue part here is actually a little iPhone mock-up. So you put it in the case, which I've already done, and then you need to let it soak in water for 30 minutes to make sure that the seals are in fact sealing. So I've got an old pan here, and we just drop the case in there, put another cup on it to add some weight, and we'll check back in 30 minutes, and I'll go through some of the. Okay, we are back, and I've successfully pressure tested the LifeProof case, and it passed. So I've got my phone in there now, and I've used this now for a few days, so I've had some time to kind of give it some wear and tear and see what I like and don't like about it. It is definitely waterproof. This is the nude version of the case, which they only offer for the iPhone 6 Plus right now, meaning this is the actual front of my phone. So there's a seal all the way around here, and this is the actual glass from the iPhone. So there's no cover over this. There is an optional scratch protection cover that you can put on. I have not put mine on because I've never scratched a cover or scratched the glass on a phone. And I actually kind of like this. I had the free, which it covers this on my last phone, and it worked great. But sometimes, particularly when your fingers were a little sweaty or wet, it wouldn't quite work all the time. So I kind of like having the direct contact with the front of the phone. So I was a little apprehensive about that, but I actually do like it. The thumb display, or the security feature here, I don't remember what actually iPhone calls it, but it works really well with the case. As you can see, I got right in. So I'm really happy about that. It worked fine on the last one too. So LifeProof does a very good job of making the phone very functional with the case. Um, they've changed the earphone plug a little bit for the better. Sorry, keep you in frame here. So this covers the actual headphone jack, and in previous models, this little tiny screw thing came completely off, and it was really easy to lose. They did make a little thing that attached to the rat tail that kind of connected in here, but this is a much better way to go because it's always there. You never lose it. And it is big enough that you can put the standard earphones directly into that. All the LifeProofs come with an adapter, which is kind of I don't know, I call it a rat tail for the lack of a better word, but it threads in here. And so it makes a really solid waterproof connection. You don't have to use this. If you use the Apple earbuds, they do fit directly in there. And one reason that you might want to do that is when you have the iPhone, the LifeProof adapter in here, the controls on your headphones don't work. So volume, hanging up the call, they don't work with this adapter in there. So but if you plug the phone directly into the phone, then it works great. Works just like it normally would. So I kind of like this feature, having because that little tiny thing was really easy to lose. The battery door is right here. you have to use the Apple plugs for this. I don't have any non-Apple ones, so I can't confirm whether it works or doesn't work, but I've seen some online forums that say it does not work with a non-Apple power plug. So I don't have any non-Apple ones, so that's fine by me. Other than that, really happy with this overall. It's pretty thin. It does make the phone bigger. You know, the iPhone 6 Plus is a big phone. This does make it a little bit bigger, but you know, I bought this for the size, so I'm not super concerned that it makes it a little bit bigger. It fits in all my pockets. I'm a pretty big guy anyway. I'm 6'6" and have big hands, so this phone actually fits me and feels pretty normal to me. The volume controls, they work just fine. Do have to kind of wrestle with the on-off for the volume a little bit for this to work, but it does work. It's not as smooth as if you didn't have a case on it, but that's, you know, that comes with the territory. Sound quality on it is pretty good. It does seem a little bit muffled when you hold the phone to your ear. I generally use my phone with the earbuds anyway, so not as big a deal for me. But on this one, it does seem a little more muffled compared to the last one that I had. But that's been my impressions of it. One thing I actually do like is they do have a little bit of a rubber texture on the ends of the case. So, like for example, when I put this down in the center console of my truck, it doesn't move around. It's got a solid feel to it, and you know, the clear back is kind of cool. It shows the back of the iPhone. It has the LifeProof logo. You know, it doesn't compromise the integrity of it. So, I don't know, LifeProof does have some nice touches. They do a really good job with their cases, I think, and I've been really happy with it. And this is the third LifeProof case that I've had, and I'll continue to use them unless there's a major change in them, but I don't see that happening. LifeProof seems to have a pretty good handle on what customers want and how to make a good case. So hopefully that helps, and thanks for tuning in.